Hello? Is anyone there? Is this thing on? I gotta do that. Nailed. No? No one's here? Okay. Alright, well then, in that case, thanks for watching. Bye! Oh, goodness. Hello, Jess. Hello, Kit Kat. Hello, Emily. Hello, Sean.
I'm an arts and crafts master. Why do you think I always have this glue gun stuck to my arm? Ugh, ugh.
It's subbing time. Megano2 lol.
Thank you for the resub, Curious. I appreciate it. I know. Shoulders again. Listen. The hives were a hiving. And, I tried putting on the lotion that my neighbor gave me the other day, and I don't know if that made everything worse. Because when I woke up this morning, the hives were all over again. They've gotten a lot calmer. They were... No answer. No idea. It's just a really fun time to be alive. Hang on. There we go. Look away if you don't want to see. 5, 4, 3, 2. Well, bam! This is how I woke up this morning. Okay, you can look back. So, I don't know. I'm not going to use I don't know. I'm not going to use the stuff from the neighbor for right now. Some days I wake up like that, and some days I wake up fine, and some days, you know. Oh, no. At this point, oh, hold on. Let me get this resub stuff. Yes, I have. If you can buy it, if you can apply it to your skin, yes, I've done it. At this point, the doctors, their response is, well, we tried everything that we can think of. Time for you to just get injections, monthly injections of something, what the hell is it called? So, it's not Zizal, that's all I keep thinking of now.
X.
Something that begins with an X. Well, that's the thing. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a reaction to fill in the blank, because I can't have any allergy testing done, because this is what I look like while taking multiple allergy meds in a day. So if I can't have allergy testing done until I stop taking allergy medication. You may ask a question, yes. Hit me. Basically, yeah, is that they're just like, well, this isn't working. Time to do injections. And I'm like, that's... Xolair. There we go. Which, if you look at it, is actually a immunosuppressant.
Yeah.
So the likelihood of me getting sick goes way up. Mm-hmm. Oh, Silicons, I got these started on the 6th of December. I've had hives. The only relief I got was a week when I took prednisone, which is a steroid. That was the only week that I have not been itchy. This is why I am not doing well mentally. Because imagine just every day that you are awake itching and being hyper aware of like every little bit of, yeah. They got a little bit better when I stopped taking, hold on, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to do like 6 things. First of all, curious, what number would you like me to erase for your resub? And let me know. Wait, you subscribed for 3 months in advance? Thank you. Thanks. And let me know what color you would like for your paper star. I've got all the rainbow colors and black, white. I don't have brown in here. So when I stopped taking the one-a-day women's, they did go away. They started getting better. And then I ended up feeling really crappy. And I ended up taking Dimetap, which has something in it that it causes the hive. What the hell did he say? My brain is like, give you the one. You got it. Basically, oh no. Okay, congratulations, you found the free space. What other number do you want? Sorry. Sorry. Where is this? Okay, so the cough syrup had dextromethorphan, which will cause you to break out in more hives because this group of medicine triggers the allergy cells directly. So I took this cough medicine on, hold on, I've got dates. Thanks.
You're welcome.
On the 9th of last month. And they've never gone away. I do have the receipts. Just, yeah. But like, looking at my receipts again, the one-a-day women's, 3 days after I stopped taking it, the hives were less angry. They continued to go away, and it wasn't until this other thing that they started to come back. That was some drive-by affection. The only time they completely stopped was when I was on the steroid. I've even stopped taking my metformin to see if that will help anything. Because evidently, even though I have been taking metformin for probably a decade now, no, I don't know, a long time. Even though I've been taking metformin for a really long time, one of the side effects that is possible is hives. And just like anything in life, you can become allergic to something at any point in time. So, you know, it's possible that I have a reaction to it. So, let me close this. And you said a purple. Would you like a light purple or a dark purple for your paper star? Sorry, I know that this is like a lot. Especially if you don't want to hear medical talk, but no, I mean, you can still ask your other questions, Silicons. You're welcome to. No, and please don't apologize. Here's the thing. Light purple, you got it. This community is a very wonderful resource. We have people here that help each other with crafts. We have people here who help each other with all sorts of things. If one of you has an idea, has a thought, has a, hey, have you tried this? Hey, do you think it's this? Hey, like maybe something all of a sudden triggers and I'm like, oh my God, wait. Um, so, and the other thing, in a question to the, let me write down, curious brain cell. Do you have numbers? Just one? Yes. Okay. When looking at, so the medicine that I take for my anxiety as well as the dizziness is Effexor. And again, y'all are welcome to look up this stuff. If you find anything, you're welcome to send it to me or to James. Looking up Effexor, it is not like one of the listed possible things. It's like Googling it, it's extremely unlikely that that is the cause. And trust me, I was very fearful of that because it's working for the dizziness. It's working for my anxiety. Like, that I did not want to stop taking that, you know? Oh, I am so frustrated. The amount of times that I have, like yesterday during stream, during our ad break, like the second stretch break, I literally broke down sobbing because I was just that frustrated. Like, it's unreal to just itch all the time and not be able to stop it or no. What makes me so pissed is that this is now the second mysterious illness in 2 years. We had the vertigo, and now we have this. And I would really like to not have any mysterious illnesses. I already struggle enough with the known illnesses that I have. I don't want more mystery ones. So none of the brands of medication that I take have changed, like the manufacturer. That's a really good question. I've been taking the same manufacturer for the metformin for at least 6 months. Like, actually, it's been longer than that, but the bottles that I have are at least, like, that long. And the Effexor, I just got a brand new bottle in, so, like, yeah. And into the jar you go. The way I found out some of my health stuff, like my asthma, is realizing a cyclical pattern. Absolutely. Been gnawing at me what possible cycles or patterns started or changed around the time. Absolutely. 100%. And, you know, Susan, I don't know. And I don't even know how I could find out. Because if I call the pharmacy, the pharmacists, like, they're not going to have the answer to this. I could probably call the manufacturer to see and to, like, look into it. But unfortunately, it's, like, one of those things that I really just... I don't even know how to find out if they change the processing or their ingredient sources unless I call someone. So, yeah. Hold on. There we go. Maybe something as simple as the food you're eating that's changed. And so that's what's been really hard, is that the doctors don't even feel like it's a food. They don't feel like it's an environmental allergy like the pets. Because, oh my God, do you want to know one of the things that I cried a lot about? I freaked out thinking it could be Pippin that I was allergic to. Because she came in September, this started in December, but that's a really long time. And it's not just in places that I'm coming into contact with her. It's not like the hives that I woke up, we just changed our sheets last night, and that's how I woke up this morning. Like, So my doctors don't think that it's anything. We're using everything as hypoallergenic and dye-free. Laundry detergent is like the all free and clear, the stuff that has like no smell, no dye, no scent, no fabric softener. I haven't been using dryer sheets. We were like, what if I'm allergic to something that James is using, like a soap or shampoo or something? I don't know. As the food you're eating, yeah. A lot of spoons for don't know if there will be an answer. Like, one of the things that was also suggested, right, like looking at holistic stuff, was acupuncture. There's not really like a lot of study on that. But there's like less than 500 studies, if you will, like 500 studied cases. So it's not really enough to say that, yes, this is an effective method, but it has worked for some people. Like going for acupuncture has cleared up hives. Okay. And my mom has been, again, I love her, and she's not asking out of malice or any kind of anything, but she's like, have you called the acupuncture? I'm like, Mom, I don't even have the spoons. I didn't even have the spoons to, like, no, I haven't. Like, I haven't even thought about it. Like, other than doing a little more research on it, I'm like, I just haven't had the ability to think about it. Do you all want to see what I did, by the way? And then we can continue our talk about this. Because I don't think some of y'all are going to believe it. And then I'll answer your question, Emily. Internal reaction showing up on your skin, yeah. Well, if you were here yesterday, I had mentioned one of the things that was absolutely setting me off, again, hives everywhere, right? Including the back and like my neck area. And one of the things that was just like absolutely making me lose my mind was all the little wispy hairs, right? Touching the back of my neck. There's no wispy hairs anymore. 'Cause I shaved them. We did the undercut. And guess what? The back of my neck doesn't itch from wispies. It feels really weird. And like feeling airflow, real weird. Real weird. We told my mom, and like James sent her a picture, and I don't think she likes it. But you know what? It was one of those things. It was funny because last night James was like, "Are you sure?" And I was like, "It's hair." I said, "If I hate it, it'll grow back." Like, hair is one of those things. Like, I cut also an inch off my own hair last night just because it's been a while since I've given myself a trim. I don't care. Like, there's so much power placed in our hair by like society that like women have to have. Screw it. It's hair. It'll grow back. Trust me, it'll grow back. Like, if I hate it, I learned that I hated it, but I wanted to do this for a really long time. And now I had like a medical reason that it would feel really good to do it. So I did it. And now I can say that I've done it. And also, of course, Sillykins. Yes. Give me your suggestion. Now, real talk. We're friends here, right? This is a safe space. Right? There's no judgments here. Okay. James is going to be like, "Oh my God." You asked about stress, Emily. We listen and we don't judge. Beautiful. December 3rd. December 3rd, our birth control failed. Our method of choice failed. Yes, there was a lot of anxiety. Yes, I cried a lot. Yes, I freaked the hell out, because there's a difference between being married and planning that, being married not planning that, being married not planning that, and also trying to fight and finish figuring out a chronic illness. Like, you know, we don't necessarily, we don't have a problem having children. We would like to have children. I would like to have my vertigo under control so that I can drive myself to the doctor, so that I don't have to worry about things like that. So yeah, that happened 3 days before the hive showed up. That was also when I learned that evidently when you ovulate, your egg is only good for a very, very brief period of time. Like 24 hours. I mean, little swimmers, if you will, can survive up to 5 days. So if you ovulate during that time that there are swimmers present, you can get pregnant, but you only have a 24-hour window from when you ovulate to when you are not fertile again. I didn't know this until this happened, and then thanks to trackers and yeah, super good to know. It, like, if you look at these trackers and things like that, and you find out, like, oh, okay, like, say that you ovulate today, right? 5 days before today, 5 days after, or no, sorry, not even, sorry. You just don't want to be, you know, unprotected 5 days before. And like at least 24 to 48 hours afterwards. After that, you're probably good. Because evidently your eggs are only good for 24 to 48 hours before they just disappear. Didn't know that. So, you know, and then came the whole panic of, what do we do? Because at this point I didn't know. So yeah, there was a lot of anxiety for a couple of days. And then I found out about that whole thing, and obviously here we are several months later, and every pregnancy test I've ever taken has come back negative, and you know, I've had periods since then. So like that, in my mind, once I had my period, if the hives were related to stress because I thought I might be pregnant, the hives, in my mind, should have stopped. Because if it was stress related to that, I'm literally spotting right now. Real talk again. So like, I shouldn't be freaking out about that anymore because it's not it's not a thing. So yeah, I don't know, but that happened 3 days before the hive showed up. So take that with take what you will from that. And now thanks for letting me just be blunt there. Other than my mods and like my mom knowing, and my dad knows too. That was fun. Like, now you all know too. And I mean, now you all also know things about ovulation that I didn't know. So, and no wonder why it can be so hard to get pregnant for people. 24 to 48 hours? Jeez. Okay. Add some self-care. Yeah. And that's definitely something like James and I really enjoyed coloring. I've always really enjoyed coloring, and James has been enjoying it too. So we've been coloring together at night sometimes. That's why I've been playing more video games, and why I've been trying to be less go. Like I have to succeed in everything. I have to, you know, do all the things with my business. I have to post online all the time. One of the nice things is I'm trying to like get out a little bit, you know, like fresh air, like what, I don't know. Whole temperature taking thing, yeah. Of that incredible luck. Oh my god. If you're activated your immune response, all stress is feeding it. Yeah. And as an American, I'm sure there's lots of stress. It would have gone into high gear. Yes. Which is why part of me was wondering if, again, things like the vitamins, when I stopped taking the multivitamin and things improved, I was wondering if, again, there was almost just like, there was too much of stuff in my system. And because, like you said, your stress, everything was higher. And the other thing, so when the flare, like they were going away when I stopped taking the multivitamin, they came back after I took the Dimetap and after James's colonoscopy, which was extremely anxiety inducing panic attack day. Like I came home, collapsed in bed and sobbed because I was just so anxious. So yeah, it could be an anxiety response, but this is why I'm sorry, we haven't done a single crafting thing. This is why I really don't want to go into shots, because I don't know. If they were like, we did all these tests, it's not this, it's not that, it's not this is going to fix it. I don't want to be on shots for a year. Do you want to talk about stress? I don't want another year-long problem. And like, why the flares happen when they do, like why was I doing okay last night when I went to bed and woke up this morning blown up? Like, ooh, share a picture of the cake when you're done, Petrichor. I'd love to see. Enjoy. Sorry, this was a lot to just give all of you information on. Too much of lots of vitamins were just not meant to be in your system. Yeah. Too much of medicine is just fuck around and find out. Yep. Yep. But why is repair more hives? Wouldn't repair be less hives? Wouldn't I wake up repairing?
Whoop, 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 whoop.
That's Saren. Hi, Saren. You've come in at an interesting time. We have some friends that were, we were trying to hypothesize a few things with health stuff. So hi, welcome. Welcome. I hope that your stream was good. Oh, Saren, I have something to show you. Oops, there's the end. No. Oh, damn it. 2 rants in a row. Wait, what was Saren ranting about? Oh no, I missed a Saren rant. Or is this because I was ranting yesterday about the dog person? I always want to hear a funny thing, Sillykins. I'm always here for a rant. Yeah, yesterday we were ranting about men on the internet. And the audacity that some of them possess. Like, I had a man on the internet tell me that his dog hated my dog, and to tell him that he was a little bitch who should stay in his yard. But don't worry, it was, oh yeah, do you all want to hear it? Wait, okay, if you missed it yesterday, do you want to hear it? It's not long, and it should just make you, this is one of those, like, that's so frustrating, Saren, that they didn't tell you. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's one thing if there was a problem and they pulled it and they told you. And, like, here, we're just going to say this too. It's not all men. It's not. I married a man. He's fantastic. I love him. I'd marry him again. But there's something about the anonymity of online and having an account set to private that just emboldens some men. You know? So this person had a video, and it's still, people are still liking my comment. Here, tell me what's wrong with this. Tell me what's wrong right here. Tell me why I'd be upset. Any good dog owner is going to know immediately. This has been like 2.3 million times. No leashes. Major road. No people. People are up the stairs. If you know anything about my dog is reactive. My dog is reactive because people like those had dogs off leash, and their dogs would run up to Patch and bark at him and bite at him and have all of these things that happen. And like the people who are like, don't worry, my dog's friendly. And I'm like, great, mine's not. Anyway, so I 2 weeks ago on this video said, please leash your dogs. My dog has become reactive because well-trained leash recall dogs have run up to him while he is on leash. It has made his life much smaller as he can't go to stores and places and other dog-friendly places because of dogs like these. Like, yes, this is cute, but it's unfair to other dogs who are impacted by these well-meaning, friendly dog owners. Okay? Again, I've had a lot of likes. I still get notifications about people liking this post or the response. And another person commented back to me and was like, not to mention the fact that not every person is a dog-friendly person. Some people are afraid of dogs. Some people, like, have health issues where if a dog runs up to, like, some people are allergic. Some people, if they get knocked over, like, that's that. Like, there's so many reasons why it's wrong. I hate experiments early, yeah. Yeah. I immediately went into... Like, what did they think? Right, Mousy? If I hear he's friendly one more time, yeah. Saren sent me a great thing where she's like, just start yelling back, I'm not friendly. Just start yelling back, I'm not friendly. Like, don't worry, he's friendly, I'm not. And then get ready to punt. Oh, we were talking about this video and how people need to leash their freaking dogs. That this isn't cute. That nothing about this is actually good. Nothing about this is goals. Nothing about this is safe. And so then I had a man. I'll even show his name because I don't care. Okay? My dog said to tell your dog, he's a little lame-ass dingbat. He said, tell him to stay his ass in the backyard. Can't handle the streets, stay off the leash. Bro, what?
I'm an arts and crafts master. Why do you think I always have this glue gun stuck to my arm? Ugh, ugh.
Megano 2 tap, Megano 2 tap, Megano 2 tap.
Hi, Allison. We'll get all your resub things in a second. Thank you so much for the 58 months. We were just rehashing yesterday. My dog said your dog shouldn't even be out and about with that attitude. My response, well, your dog sounds like a charming pup. I wonder where he got such a shit attitude. So then he responds with, he was a rescue. He came like this. He said, your dog better watch his tail. So I say, well, then I guess you must not be a very good dog owner if you can't train out bad behavior like that. I should have said aggressive. It's fine. Sounds like he should stay his ass in the backyard since he's so aggressive. He responds with, oh, he's a sweetheart. He's not aggressive at all. Just doesn't like your dog one bit. Bestie, my page is a craft page. How the do you even know anything about my... Anyway. So I respond with, huh, how interesting. He's not aggressive, but he hates a dog he's never met. Well, anyway, have the day that you deserve. I'm blocking you because this is not productive and I have better things to do than respond to a troll. Like, he's not aggressive, but he hates a dog he never met. Bestie, I think he's aggressive. Bestie, I think he might be aggressive. If he wants to attack my dog. Anyway. Allison, what number shall I erase for you on our emote, and what color would you like for your paper star? Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Well, and that's something that we were talking about too, Miko, is that, like, our one neighbor has an old beagle. This dog is ancient. And the owner carries a big old stick. He doesn't use it for walking. He doesn't use it for balance because he doesn't even have it touch the ground. He just carries a stick, a big stick. And I can tell you, without a doubt, he carries that to fend off anything that would come running towards his very old dog. And I don't blame him. I don't blame him because screw it. I'm the same way. Like, you're going to come after my animal? I mean, Patch is going to come after you. Let's be real here. But anyway. How did my hive start? Isn't that the $1 million question? I don't really know. We don't... Oh, and that was the other thing we were saying. We're like, how much you want to bet that this guy's dog is an ankle biter? Again, no disrespect to the good owners out there who have little dogs. This is not towards you. There are plenty of good owners. But I've never been afraid around a pit bull. But the amount of times that a little dog has run up to my dog, like Patch is reactive most to small dogs. And unfortunately that carries over to the cats because they're little. Because the most of the dogs that run up to him off leash that were nasty were ankle biters. Sounds like the last time you had hives. What cured them? What brought them on, if you don't mind me asking, and what made them stop? Bitten by a small off-leash friendly dog. Absolutely. 100%. And I hate that for you. I hate that anyone gets... No one should be bit by a dog off-leash because no dog should be off-leash. And we talked about this yesterday. Like, there was an incident where we were walking our dogs. This is when we had Coco still. And a person was walking their two big dogs, and the collar on one of her dogs just snapped. Just, like, broke. And she was, like, freaking out and apologizing, and, like, I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about the accidents that happen, because accidents do happen. I'm talking about the people like these ones who just let their dogs be off leash, you know? Like, I'm not going to be mad at you about an accident. Man, I wish I could take Benadryl. Benadryl makes my heart race. Because I feel like Benadryl would help. I'm taking Allegra right now. Made to feel guilty because she was a little old lady. Well, little old lady, keep your dog on a leash. It's not that hard. I slapped a stranger's dog. No, that's amazing. Listen, as you should. Like, I won't walk Patch alone anymore because I'm always afraid of some dog running up and me not being able to do anything about it. And he's like muzzled. Like, it's an easy walker thing. So like he can pant and everything, like he can breathe still, but he can't bite. But the other day he nipped my neighbor, so it's like he could still defend himself if he needed to. I tried the children's Benadryl. Remember the bubblegum flavorless or the colorless one? Off-leash dog, yeah. The amount of service dogs who get attacked by off-leash dogs. And then if you like oh my God, if your off-leash dog like traumatizes a service dog, what's that person going to do? Who now needs an animal for like, oh my God. It can ruin the dog. Because the service dog is going to do what it's meant to do, which is stay with its person and probably, you know, not defend itself. Ugh. I've used Benadryl cream. It almost seems like different things help at different times. Sometimes it's the Benadryl cream. This has been the greatest. This stuff is freaking great. And it smells like mint. No, I don't know Billy Speaks. Hurt someone or another animal, the dog, not the owner, will most likely suffer. Yeah. I haven't used Afterbite. I did Aquifer the other day. I've done just straight Vaseline out of the jar. I don't have any CeraVe. I was talking about that though the other day. That's what I've used before for my tattoos. Like, I've tried just being more like, again, putting lotion on more, trying to just like hydrate my skin. It's hard. It's hard when you don't. One, two. Oh, shoot. Allison, you said purple for your paper chain. I never made it. Let me make it. Also, I realized I never showed you all what I did. I was like, Saren, do you want to see what I did? Oh, got it. A one-eyed fluffy cat baby. Sweet. It got made for yesterday, but not today. So let me also make that. Thank you for reminding me. It did get made. It did get made yesterday. Saren. Okay, we'll fold our stars. Let me open this. So we were talking about this before the raid. And I'll just say I had a really oh wait, hold on. When I got hives randomly last time, I actually looked it up. Hives are one of those things that can happen random. But it's basically you're allergic, reacting to something. Yeah. Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out. What the problem is. And again, part of the issue is that I can't have allergy testing done until I stop taking the allergy medicine. But if I stop taking the allergy medication, I'm going to be in tears because I'll be itching so bad. So, and the other thing, I guess we can just like, you know, I mentioned this earlier before the raid. I trust Aaron's community, and if there's any weirdos in the chat right now, hi. I'm getting better at keeping them puffy. That's what's making me excited, Saren. Is that they're not collapsing. So Allison, into the jar. Remember getting hives as a kid by ingesting something. It's looking good. Here's our jar. No, listen. I trust you all. I trust everyone who's here talking, and if someone wants to be weird on the internet, you're really not going to hurt me. I have anxiety and depression and autism. I've hurt myself more than anyone of a random stranger is going to hurt me. Now, friends is a different. Friends can hurt me. Random people on the internet, whatever. No, truthfully, 100% honest. These the hive started. Oh, look, it's my anniversary. They started on the 6th of December. They started 3 days after our birth control failed. Because while I'm married and while children would be a very nice blessing, we have agreed that my health, which I was literally just about to reach the 1-year anniversary of my vertigo diagnosis, and I was still hardly driving, and I still had a lot of things that I needed to get under control before I could think about undertaking something as big and life-changing as a pregnancy. That's also when I learned that evidently when you ovulate, evidently the egg's only good for a couple of hours. 24 to 48. And after that, that's it. So it turns out, after a couple of days of freaking out, I came across that little bit of information, and I was like, well, that would have eased a lot of anxiety and worry, but here we are now. I've since had my period. I'm about to get it again, because, you know, timelines and how they work. So, yes, a very stressful event happened 3 days before the hives first showed up. But if it was stress-related, why? If you don't want to see a picture of hives, look away. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. Why did I wake up like this morning? With them all over everywhere. And so yes, I do know that stress could be a factor. But it's been 3 months. It's been 3 months. I've had them go down. I've had less of them. I've had more of them. Some mornings I wake up like this, where my eye is swollen, my lip is swollen. This was my back the other day on stream. Remember when I was not showing my face? That's because I was sitting with my shirt like this. I want to cry and scream most of the time, and that I think is one of the most frustrating things, is just trying to still be a content creator and present. You can look back, by the way, if you were looking away. And still trying to grow my business and still trying to do all the things and plaster a smile on my face while inside, well, actually not inside, outside, I'm like this and wanting to just take my skin and put it in the washing machine. Yeah, and that's what I've said, is that if this is triggered by stress, little ears, cover yourselves. I'm fucked. Because I was diagnosed with anxiety in 5th grade. I haven't grown out of that. The world's on fire. There are incompetent people all over the place that are in charge. It's not going to get better. The stress is not going to go away. Look at that star for Saren. Oh no. It bounced out. Okay, in the jar. So that's why I'm kind of like, oh, see, I almost scratched. What the stressful event was, the recent stress, when the hive started. Or like when they got a little bit better and then came back. Cuz they got a tiny bit better when I stopped taking my 1-a-day women's multivitamin. They got a little better. And then James had to go for a colonoscopy, and I had to be the responsible adult. The one in charge, the one that drove him home. I had to go back into the waiting area, or the recovery area. While, you know, he was still hooked up to IVs and all that stuff, which is really stressful for me. And it's in like a hospital-like building, which is also really stressful for me. So that. Oh yeah, the first time birth control failure. 3 days before the hive showed up for the first time. So but then I learned a lot of interesting things about how bodies work and how ovulation works. But evidently, yeah. Oh my God. And weird people who might be out there listening, yeah, married. Yeah, using birth control. I don't give a what you think. Not everyone is able to, ready to, or healthy enough to be a parent. And that's the responsible thing to do. So, don't come at me with that. Oh, no worries, Tigress. Anyway, I didn't show you all the thing that I did. Because my one of the things that's been really driving me crazy are little hair wispies, right? Because when you have hives everywhere and you have these little hair wispies that are then touching your skin, it makes you itchy. So I did a thing, and I gave myself an undercut yesterday, and now I don't have little wispies tickling my neck anymore. Because I don't have hair there, and it feels real weird. It feels It does. It feels really good to not have that hair touching my neck. It also feels really weird when you have like air, like when air rushes past your head, or like when you go outside and it gets windy, because like up here feels different than back there. Oh my god, my hands feel so cold there. I've never felt my skull, you know, like under my hair. Yes, James did it. Like, I like pulled my hair up, and then he like, the two of us together got like the part. And I did the first shave swipe because I was like, I'm gonna do the first bit, and then he did the rest. That's the craziest part. My hair's really thick. And doing this, I didn't realize how thick, but I also didn't realize how thin this would make my hair feel. It's not, of course, you guys can see, like, there's still a ton of hair, but it just feels so different. I gotta re-lotion. That's why I'm, like, starting to itch. Use barber tools, yeah. Making it stay in overdrive, which is now causing you stress, because the hives are not going away. Your body is still subliminally stressed. Yeah. So one of the things that I need to be better about, I was doing a decent job of this and then I kind of stopped because I kept falling asleep, is taking my quick-acting anxiety medication just to try and help keep my anxiety a little lower. And my anxiety's not going away. The other thing that I could try is that I have another dose of prednisone, which is the steroid, that did make the hives go away last time. It's not a long-term solution, but it is something that could help. So I could try that again and see if now that's enough for everything to just reset. But I don't know. I will say that the whole idea of shots is really stressful for me. So I don't want to do that. Like that to me isn't even like a last resort. That's just not going to happen. By the way, ads are about to play. I did snooze them once, but I'm going to let them go ahead and play the next time that they pop up so that I can go put more lotion on. And then we'll come back and we'll actually keep working. I was like, we're going to finish the bunny today. And then we got distracted. We never get distracted here. Never. We're always so focused. Always. Yeah, that's one of the things, like, I've been trying to just, like, hydrate my skin, if you will, like, putting different kinds of, like, allergy-friendly lotion on. I have such a tickle in my throat, I'm so sorry. But it's hard. I don't, and this is one of those things, too, I don't do well with not knowing. It's a big anxiety trigger for me. So here I am once again, feeling lost, but now and then. God, I'm such a mess. Anyway, the not knowing bit absolutely is hard for me too. And so not knowing what is causing this or why it's happening, anxiety inducing. If we could just cure my anxiety, that'd be great. That'd be swell. All right, ad break. I'm gonna lotion up. I'll be right back. We can continue talking about this. I don't want you to think that I'm like, no, we have to stop, or keep those ideas, keep your thoughts going. I'm also gonna go pee. But I'll be right back. We'll play some words. Get a snack, take a stretch. Take your meds if you've got meds to take. Hydrate yourself. I'll be right back. Nicely done. Whoosh. So yeah. Hives. What a bummer.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Why, Cece? Hello, Raiders. Welcome in. How was your stream today? What were you getting up to? I also very much so welcome any and all thoughts, any and all questions with the hives and things like that. If we're trying to problem solve, look into like whatever. I definitely am open to that at any point in time. I also oh my gosh, this tickle. This might seem like a really funny thing to like say, but like I know some people are like, I wish there was something that we could do to help. Listen, if you're in my Discord, turn on stream notifications. Even if you can't chat, lurking here. Because I just feel like I don't really have the mental space to really try and push and grow my business, but you all lurking, you all just having a window open and having my stream up, huge help. If you see my posts on Instagram or anywhere, could you like them? I don't know why. I don't know if anyone else is noticing this, but oh my god, has interaction just plummeted. So like, those are, I know that might seem silly, but you know, trying to continue to like survive and like do things right now. Look at this squirrel. Is really hard. Look at the squirrels getting their snacks. But that's like great ways that you could help right now, because then I don't know, like I said, I just feel like super stressed about not being able to like do more because I'm just blah all the time. But anyway, Raiders, welcome. Hello, Half to Happy. Hello, Yarn Crafters Corner. What were you working on today? Thank you so much for the raid. Before our ad break, we were talking about the mystery chronic hives I've been dealing with. So I'm sorry, that's kind of like a really random thing to possibly have come in on. But like we were kind of in the middle of something and I was like, oh shoot, let me just say this to anyone. I don't know. Should I have? Maybe not. I don't know. But the cross stitch of the cardinals is adorable. Thank you. Current group project. What's causing Megan's hives? This is like a writing prompt. Everyone got the prompt of what's causing Megan's hives. And we're all just playing a guessing game at this point. So, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Here is your raid star. You get a gold star. Thank you for bringing your community over here. I appreciate it. Today we are working on, well, my plan. I was like, I'm going to finish this bunny today. Because that's all that's left on this cross stitch is the bunny and the little swirly bit on her wand. And then we got distracted talking. So that's still the goal. Anyway, here's your star. And here you go into the jar. Thank you so much for bringing your group over. I appreciate you. If you have to raid and run, do any post-stream self-care, anything like that, please make sure that you do. And yeah. Because so are the doctors, yeah. Oh, yeah. These hives are out of this world. I've had them now for 3 months. And none of us know why. It's so fun. While we are trying to brainstorm how to help Megan or what could be going on, let's keep in mind that we are not diagnosing anyone. Yes. Yes, because we are not doctors. Don't take your medical advice from strangers on the internet. Or even people who aren't strangers. Don't take advice from people on the internet. Out of this world, it's aliens. Oh my god. Do y'all think that it's aliens? I put peanuts out for the birds today, so there's a lot of activity on the bird feeder. Look at all the burbs and the squirrels. Oh, goodness. Well, the goal is still to finish as much of this cross-stitch backstitching as possible. I'm one of those weird people who really like backstitching. I find it relaxing. I find it fun to see. I support it, the blaming, not the patriarchy here. It's not Friday, no. We're working on finishing this today because the pillowcases arrived and we were going to work on finishing the Artie cat couch tomorrow. Yeah. It feels like a Friday. Look at all those squirrels. Excuse you, sir. You have plenty of peanuts. That's the wrong thing. And things down low. Why are you trying to climb up that pole? Oh my god! Excuse me. They're angry about that squirrel baffle. Did you eat all the peanuts that I put out for you? Listen, I've put out a bowl down low full of peanuts and birdseed for the squirrels. And he's like, no, that's not enough. Give me the bird feeders too. Bro. Dang. Anywho, I hate ads. I feel like they interrupted our flow. We had good conversations going. It feels... the ads ruined it. Sorry. If I could snooze them all the time, I would. But alas, I cannot. At least Twitch gives us a decent cut of them. Stupid billionaires. Putting ads everywhere. Oh, what are you working on, Elf? Oh my gosh, there's a flamingo in chat. Oh. Well, that's not good. Spark plug part. Oh, nice. I'm trying to use up all the other balls. No, you're so good. I didn't do my daily today. I should go do that. Get more balls that I never use because it's not the ones pre-programmed on my stream deck. It's fine. I was looking in chat for the flamingo and then realized it's the Pokemon. Little gentle threats to Pokemon. Okay, in the ball. Or so help me. Oh, nice. That really scares him. Hey, Allison. Okay, wait. I just thought of something. If we think that the hives are stress related, then why are they always so bad when I wake up in the morning? Wouldn't being unconscious and unaware of anxiety be good? And be fixing the problem? I'm not. It's been nice and cool. And we have a humidifier on too to try and keep the air from being too dry. Oh God. I just need to think not anxious thoughts. Maybe try some essential oils. I bet that would fix it. Or maybe just try not being anxious. My favorite anxiety solution. Meditation or yoga one more time. I thought that I had like such a good night's sleep last night. I like went to bed. I was feeling pretty good. The highs weren't too bad. And I woke up this morning and they were like, "Guess what?" And I was like, Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So that's fun. Where do I want to go next? I guess here. Yeah, that's... I've been doing that. The hard bit, honestly, is like not feeling guilty about like not doing stuff for the business. Like when I play a game or do anything else and I'm like, but I'm not creating content or I'm not working on stuff for my Patreon, my memberships, whatever the hell they're called. You know what I mean? Dude, I'm probably allergic to stress. I don't doubt that. I have no doubt in my mind. But what's the cure? How do you fix a stress allergy? And if you say don't be stressed, I'll scream. But I think that's the problem, is that I'm not even making like content very often. And then I feel guilty about that. I guess it feels like it's not okay because it's my only job. Like, that's the only thing I can do. So if I'm not doing anything, Ooh, nice. The lag in your Sims game is off the wall. Oh no. Hi, Deb. But see, he already worries enough. And he already does so much. So, I don't know. Body decides it's had enough and yeah. Isn't this cute? I've had this project for a while. Just waiting to be finished, so we're working on finishing. He has in the past. He used to work on his Jeep a lot. And I mean, he was in vehicle maintenance for a while in the Air Force. But vehicle stuff can be real expensive. Oops. I was like, wait, that's not right. Oh, yeah. I say it was time for new spark plugs. Yeah. I bet that'll run a lot nicer for you. I always want to see something cute. Cake turned into cupcakes. Delicious. Oh, no. Oh. That doesn't, that's not meant to be in the gas. No. Which is funny because I don't know why, but it feels like it almost feels like you think it's supposed to be. I don't know. Does anyone else feel like that? Should run like new after, yeah. I love cupcakes. Yeah, I guess that's just what it is. Like when you smell like gasoline, like you're at the gas station or whatever, it doesn't, it smells like it should be like yellow or green or something unhealthy. I don't know. They look so small. What kind of cupcakes? Is it still the Earl Grey? Sent pics on Insta? Okay. Little baby kittens! Oh my gosh, they're so small. They're so little. Cutie pies. So small. Those are like some fresh babies. "12 days old." The little ones. Do they have names yet? I like the little orange one, but I might be biased. Hold on. Look at
Whoop, 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 whoop.
look at my little orange floofer. Mint! Hello! Welcome in! How are you? How was your stream? What were you up to today? Minty Fresh Raid. Welcome in. Can I show chat the babies? Hi, Mint. Welcome in. I hope that you had a nice stream. Yes? Okay. For new friends, hi, welcome. My name is Megan. I am a neurodivergent variety crafter here on Twitch. I am usually cross-stitching, crocheting, or knitting, but we do other crafts here. We do miniatures. Sometimes we play games. We have lots of chats. There's a bunch of cats. It's comfy, cozy chaos. So welcome. Oh no, the mic died. Rip. But you finished the body of your first Imkin. That's so exciting. What kind of Imkin are you doing? Like, are you doing the sitting down one? Or like what's the vibe? Make your little paper chain star for the raid. If you subscribe or gift a sub this year, you get a paper star with your name on it, and it goes into our star jar. And if you rate us, I have gold stars. So yeah, make a raid star for Mint. And then I have some cute kitten pictures to show you all, thanks to Deb, who sent me little baby floofers. Yeah. I will show. Wait, why is this side weird? Hello? Oh, I see. Fixed it. On the pink mat is from this morning. It's like wild to me to think about the fact that my babies, my former stray and feral babies, were once tiny little kittens like that, you know? Like, they survived outside long enough. Like, that's wild. They're so little when they're babies. How any cats survive outside. Phew. When they're just little guys. Anyway. Look at this, another good star. We love to see it. I've gotten so much better at not collapsing them. Well, Mint, here's your gold star. Thank you for the raid again. I appreciate it. If you have to raid and run, do any post-stream self-care, anything like that, please make sure you do. And now, without further ado, here are some kittens, thanks to Deb. Please give them all boops and smooches from us. Oh, the little toes. You know what it is? The itty bitty claws too. Like, they have such tiny little claws. Like, they're that big. Oh my God, James. I went onto Instagram to look at those pictures from Deb, and I just saw what you sent. He sent me a thing that says, you can feed a lot of squirrels into those pneumatic tubes at the bank before the teller finds the shut-off switch. Good luck not getting, like, absolutely destroyed, though. Squirrels are nasty. They'll, like, rip you to pieces. That sounds like something... Yeah, I'm glad you didn't know about that as a teenager. The bank tellers are glad you didn't know that either. Even just tennis balls would be fun. I feel like because they have cameras and everything there, that's how you get in, like, a lot of trouble. But you're right, it would be fun. Man, those kittens really made my day. That's one of my goals, is to, like, be healthy enough and able enough to get to our local animal shelter, like the one that we had brought Artie to when we trapped her, and take pictures for them. Like, volunteer to take shelter pictures for, like, all the adoptable babies. Because then you get to, like, play with the puppies and the kittens. You get to take all their pictures and get all the puppy and kitten love. But you don't have all the puppy and kitten, like, you know. As much, like, Disney gave me an unrealistic expectation of how many animals I could have. I mean, hello, 101 Dalmatians. I have one and that's plenty. But, like, gosh, if I could, I'd have 101 Dalmatians. Financially, I'd never recover. One bag of Patch's dog food for a month. For a month is $100 because he has to have special food. Because Dalmatians are prone to bladder stones. And he got bladder stones. He is the rescue guy, right? He's the one that has, like, a big yard and, like, a crap ton of, like, rescue dogs, and, like, he's the one that, like, takes on a lot of the cases that, yeah. I've watched a lot of his videos. I don't think that I subscribe to him, but yes. I do know him. He does amazing stuff. Lots of good for all those critters. A lot of whom would not... They just need the extra time. Like that, oh... I would love to do that one day, too. Like... Just... Again, not to keep, but I would love to, like, foster and help out with, like, cats and stuff, like the ones that are, like, Maple and Pippin, who are, like, feral, but, like, they just really need time. Like, they're not actually wild, or, like, they need someone who can, like, sit with them and just, like, be with them and like have them get used to people and that people aren't like bad and scary and out to get them. Pocket Roddies? Oh my god, wait. What is a pocket Roddy? What is it mixed with? I don't think I've ever seen one. I'm in the right spot, right? Yeah. No, I'm not. A blue pitty named Rolly. I'm I'm hungry, Mother. I really am. I'm so hungry I could eat a whole elephant. Pretty please, Pokemon. You better listen. They said pretty please. Pocket bully but a Rottweiler? Oh my god. I love it. Squish all the pibbles. I love pitties. They're the best. You were here, Petrichor, when I showed you, or when I showed on stream the puppies that had the, like, apostrophe and ampersand. Were you here when I showed those puppies from our local shelter? Talk about squishy. Did I do this in the wrong spot? You missed them? I'll pull up a picture here in a second. Because you want to talk about a squishy puppy. Oh my god. Okay. I put that stitch in the wrong spot. Let me show you this cute little puppy first. Yeah, they had a bunch of dogs come in and they gave them names after punctuation. So there was ampersand and ellipse and comma and just a bunch of cuties. First of all, on this little one, I just about cried when I saw. This is not one of the punctuation puppies, but he did get adopted, and let me tell you that the picture of him and the little girl who adopted him, they both look so excited, and I'm like, oh my god, this little girl, she doesn't even know that she just got her best friend. Look at this puppy. Oh my god, he's so squishy. Just a squishy little baby. Into the pool. Oh my god. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh my god, I missed this one. Look at him's ears. Okay, that's not the one that I was looking for. Okay, are you ready to see ampersand? The wrinkles on that baby. Like, that's gonna be a big baby. He was adopted too. Here, hold on, we'll cut off the look at the wrinkles. Like, that's gonna be a big pup. So smooshy. Oh gosh. Like that would be so fantastic if I could go to like the shelter and just like do this. Like, take these pictures. His name is Zach. Stop. A root beer barrel. Amazing. Like, look at this one. Doing the big sleep. Oh, God. Being a puppy so hard. I love that they have 3 pink toes and 1 black toe on each of their back feet. Like, their pinky toes are black toes. Like, I love that. And even their front, oh my god, even their front feet. Stop it. It's like they dip part of their paw in like white paint. That is a good snooze. That dog is sleeping real good. Ugh. Animals, man, what do we do to deserve such cool things? Such cute babies. But I would love to be able to like volunteer to help. Cause like I love animals so much, and it's like I can't have more. Not only because my husband would absolutely lose it, but also because I would physically not be able to handle more. Like, I've got enough, thank you. I'm good. But, oh, I did that wrong. Oh, that's so exciting! We had a bunch of squirrels on the bird feeder just a little bit ago. I put out peanuts today. And everyone was very excited about that, evidently. But that's exciting. I can't wait to find or see pictures, hear about who visits you. Yeah. Oh my gosh, with all the cats now being inside. Yup. I mean, granted, Birch is still there, and Abrams. But they stop by at night. Am I not in the right spot? Yeah, we had a lot of rain today too, and there were a lot of birds out there. I guess like when it's not really like stormy, they probably don't really care. Like if it's not like really bad weather. But yeah, that's exciting. Oh goodness, it's stretch time again. All right. I suppose we'll take a stretch. Get a snack or a drink. Use the bathroom, take your meds, move your laundry. Did you forget your laundry? Is it sitting in the dryer, in the washer? If it's out of the wash and it's just like full, on a chair, that's okay. But don't forget it in the wash, and then we'll be back. We're making good progress. I don't know if I'll finish it, but I'm aiming for it today. Supposed to be gross to squirrels. Oh, interesting. I'll believe it when I see it. Yeah, we have a squirrel baffle so that they can't climb up the pole. Squirrels are smart. Also, hi. Hi, I'm so glad you're here, Mushroom. I'll be right back. We're going to take a quick stretch break. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Good try. Good game. Okay, I am right. I was wrong before, but I fixed it. I like it better when the fake letter is like an X or a Z or something. Do we though? I feel like we're still always guessing all the wrong things anyway. My neighbor's sweet. She just texted. See if I wanted to try any other homeopathic stuff. I don't know. Did you? Did you open them? Do you know which ones you got? Blah. What did you get? Tell me all about it. Sugared skulls, jelly slugs, jelly snakes, cauldron cakes, and the birdie bots. Ooh, so fun. That's awesome. Yeah, the back of my head feels funny when I move it. So this is cross stitch. It is needle and thread. Hold on, we can zoom in. And they're individual little stitches. The gradients, the way that this designer does it is they have mixed threads. So, like if you look here, they'll like combine multiple threads together, and that gives that kind of sense of gradient. By mixing like a light and a darker color, and yeah. Isn't that cool? I was worried about getting duplicates, but the pinholes were great to confirm that they were all different. That is nice. I've definitely gotten duplicates before. I mean, I guess it depends on if they're pulling from like one box or multiple boxes. Because like it is possible to get duplicates, but I love that you didn't. You're just getting into cross stitch? That's so exciting. I love cross stitch. These patterns are a lot. They're a lot of, it's a lot of, I actually, not to get completely distracted, was gifted one of this designer's patterns recently. And I'll be stitching it on stream. It's a red panda. So I don't know when, but that is the plan. So you'll be able to see how it kind of all comes together. I love how the ears are done like this so it looks fluffy. instead of a harsh line. You know, it's like an interesting question. What was everyone's like, not like gateway, but like what was your first like fiber art that you did? Because I remember doing needlepoint with my mom and knitting with my aunt around the same age, like 7, 8 years old. And then I taught myself to crochet many, many years later. Knitting as a child, your mom taught you? And then you learned to crochet during lockdown. I feel like there's a lot of people who did that. Definitely saw an uptick in people learning or being interested in learning. Technically, my first were those weaving looms. Ooh, yeah. Taught yourself to crochet like 2 years ago? That's cool. See, it's like, it's interesting to me to learn what brought people into different crafts. And I should say, what made you want to learn how to crochet? I'm not sure which came first. I don't remember how old, yeah. Did a cross stitch at school. Just with our names. 8 maybe. Little stocking ornament. Oh, that's so cute. I still really want to find that one cross stitch. Or the one needlepoint, rather. The one that I shared in the Discord. That I had made when I was a wee lass. I have not had any luck finding it. Which is a bummer. Like, not a kit or a pattern. I know that, like, in theory, I could probably figure out the pattern. I don't know. I guess there was just something that I was like, I kind of... Yeah, the duck. The duck in the bathroom. Did some small crafts in middle school. I learned how to sew in middle school, like on a sewing machine. Because you learned yarn weaving in 4th grade. Oh my gosh, I love that. Yeah, I learned to knit. The first thing I made was a scarf for my American Girl doll. That was what my aunt taught me when my brother was being born. She was the one watching me at home. And of course she had her knitting. And I had always seen her do it. And she made me so many different things. And I was like, can you teach me? And she was like, yep. I absolutely can. And by the time that my parents came home from the hospital with my baby brother, I had made a scarf. Now I'm a crocheter. My guardian still hasn't picked up a hook. Oh no. Drawstring bag. It's high school. No, it's cool though. It's cool to find out like how we all came to, I don't know, become crafters. How we all came to be in this space together. top half of the page is done. Look at the details. Oh, it's so cool. Now on to the bottom half. It's also interesting, like Emily saying that like you learned how to sew too. Like it's interesting how many of us started like with a different craft, like sewing or things like that. I know. It needs a good wash. Because, like, obviously someone else had it before me. And the edges have, like, stains. That's alright. A little Dawn dish soap. It'll get washed, ironed, and then put in a drawer for years before I actually frame it and hang it up. Any other cross stitchers out there like that? I've got so many things that I still need to hang up. Like, they're washed, they're ironed, some of them need frames. Cupcakes are cooling. Please pass one through the computer. I'll be waiting for my cupcake. Are these, I know that you had mentioned you were going to make like an Earl Grey cake. Is this like Earl Grey cupcakes now? Ooh. I've not had Earl Grey cake. It sounds really good though. Have a safe drive home, silly. One day I need to like have, I don't have like a soundboard, but I need to have like a car starting sound somewhere. So when Silly says it's time to drive home, it sounds like in the walls, Silly's just starting her car. Ooh, yum. Oh, I didn't even see a Pokemon. It was invisible. Actually put into your cross-stitch scrapbook. That's such a fun idea for like the little kids. Wait, can you share a picture? Even if you don't want to share it with everyone, could you send me a picture of what your cross-stitch scrapbook looks like? That's such a good idea, because like I have a whole bunch of the little kits from like the magazines and stuff. And like, what do you do with those little guys? Like, obviously you can gift some of them, but like, what a cool idea. Thanks. I'm not going to frame all of these. Yeah. No, that's such a cool idea. Turn them into a scrapbook. I do that a lot too with things. Hair wash and sheets wash, yep. I just did both of those things yesterday. It was not a hair washing day, though, but it needed to be. It needed to be after shaving my head. Oh, Finch could have virtual stickers. That'd be cute. You could totally suggest that. I bet a lot of people would love that idea. Oh my gosh, could you imagine like a virtual sticker book? Oh, that'd be so cute. That way none of us get sticker anxiety. Hey, geese. How are you? Trying out fashion outfits. Bought a tripod so you can take photos. Oh, nice. That's awesome. Oh gosh, I almost... 1, 2, 3, okay. Okay, I've been highlighting as I go with this, just because obviously there is a lot of backstitching in this project. And I just did like a bunch of stitches and I'm like, oh no, did I lose my place? But we're good. We're all right. One, two, three. Oh, you suggested it? I love that. Did you like post it someplace public or did you just like send them a message? And I only ask because if you posted it someplace public, I'll go like that and be like, yes, this is a great idea. But if you just emailed them, that's okay too. Because, like, how cute could it be then? Like, you could send your friend a sticker that they could put in their book. Like, I think you're doing awesome or something. I don't know. Ugh, so cute. Good idea. You have cookies. Yum. Cookies are always good. Always a good idea. One, two, three. Did I do that? One, two, three. I did. Wait. No. I see what I did wrong. Ah, gotcha. Two. That's number 3. So here, 1, 2. Okay, that makes more sense. It's like, that's kind of cutting the hand in a weird way. I don't think that my cousin does Girl Scouts anymore. Because you think that, like, I don't like Thin Mints because I don't like chocolate, but Girl Scout cookies. I was laughing at the fact that Native, like the body wash and deodorant company, I guess partnered with Girl Scouts. And they made a bunch of Girl Scout body wash, deodorant, things like that. So you could smell like a Thin Mint if you wanted to. Like maybe a candle, but body wash seems like a bit much. Also deodorant, who wants to smell like a peanut butter patty? Right? You're just like, huh. Does anyone smell cookies? That's just petrichor. What? Let's make ourselves hungry all day. Peanut buttery armpits. Oh my god, wait, can you imagine the dogs, though? If you smelled like peanut butter. You'd have, like, every dog just like, hello. Like, one... Okay. Listen. My neighbor gave me a bunch of different things to try. Homeopathic stuff. And she was like, you know, how do you feel about beef tallow? As, like, it as a lotion. With, like, oils and different things. And I was like, listen, I'll try anything once. Okay? Some things even twice. If it helps me stop itch, I don't care. So it was interesting because it's a very, like, the way that she made it, you know, beef tallow. And so I put that on, and let's just say that, like, here.
I found my people.
Thank you for that follow. Welcome in. Hold on.
Do I smell like beef? I smell like beef. Thank you. Okay, come here. Come snuggle. Come here. I smell like beef.
And Patch was just like, Mom, why do you smell delicious? And I just had to constantly be like, I smell like beef. So, like, not, like, you know, an obvious smell. Not one that, like, James could even notice, like, when he came home. But enough that in that moment, Patch was like, oh my god. Mom smells amazing. Also, Allison, I think that it's, like, fat. Let me look it up. A rendered form of beef or mutton, primarily made up of triglycerides, animal fat. Mom, I have never loved you more. Mom, you have never smelled better in your life. Yeah, the smell. The little... And all I kept thinking of was the meme, the little girl, I smell like beef. Except it was logical. And it didn't feel bad when I put it on, but I did end up covered in more hives, so my neighbor was like, maybe just try the other stuff. And the other stuff was good, and the other stuff hadn't made me covered in more. Like, listen, I don't think my hives have a rhyme or reason. I would smother myself in much worse things if I've been itchy for 2 months. Yeah. There are times when, like, I just, you know, you go and see, like, doctors who are specialists and things like that, and you're like, okay, I understand that you're well studied in this, that you're well versed, that you went to school and you have a great amount of knowledge in this topic. But have you suffered from it? Like, whether it's the you know, vestibular migraines, the hives for months on end, like, have you dealt with that? Do you actually know what it's like? Because sometimes when you're just like, well, this is all we can do, I'm like, do you not understand? Do you not know what it feels like? Like, let's just give you 1,000 mosquito bites all over your body and then say, don't scratch them, though. Very, like, logical, which is great, but also you need empathy. Yeah. Yeah, bedside manner will get you a long way as a doctor or a nurse. And when you don't have it, it's a great way of making your patients just feel like garbage. Or panic. Like, I loved when the first doctor that I saw for my thyroid condition was like, you know, you could have died. And I left. I left crying, and I was just like, I'm done. And my parents were like, yo, what the hell? Not a good thing. And he's like, but you're not going to. You're fine. Like, we caught, you know, this, like, we have plenty of treatments and solutions, and nothing is going to happen. I'm like, well, why in the hell would you say that? I do. I'm now permanently hypothyroid. But for a while I was hyper and hypo. And I have Graves' disease. Among a bunch of other things. You have hyperthyroidism. Yup. I feel that. Yeah. I was both. I was hyperactive and hypoactive, which is why I eventually did radiation treatment, because if I was one or the other, it would have been a lot easier to deal with. But ping-ponging back and forth basically meant that my weight fluctuated. Like, everything would just, like... I was miserable. All the time. Weight loss, weight gain, hair loss, like the sweat, everything. It was just, ugh. And I swore I was never going to do, like, any kind of radiation or anything like that. And then here I was a couple of years later, and I was like, nuke it. And they're like, what? I'm like, nuke the thyroid? Nuke it. I'm done. I'm done trying to figure this out. But yeah, you're in good company. We have a couple of thyroid peeps here. Couldn't stabilize on treatment, yeah. It would ping pong. Mm-hmm. Yep. Still probably one of the wildest things I've ever done. Like, here's a radioactive pill. We're gonna have to make sure you swallowed it. Open your mouth. Okay. Now go home and stay away from your family for 3 to 5 days. I don't remember. have surgery, complications with their vocal cords afterwards, you could do radiation treatment if it's bad, if like it's bothering you. I don't know where you live. Like if I'm in the US, I don't know if other countries offer radiation treatment. But it is an option, and it does, like my thyroid's dead. It doesn't work anymore, so I have to take medication now. Oh yeah, so I don't know. I don't know if it's the same. Yeah, we both did radiation treatment. Mm-hmm. Have a good night, Elf. 5 days, yeah. Yep, different plates. I use disposable paper plates and forks and knives and all of that. I was really sad that I didn't glow in the dark, though. Like, no part of me did. Although I did not get any bug bites that year. That was a pretty nice little perk. It was a great summer. The bugs would fly by me and be like, "Yo, don't go near this girl." Yikes. Glowing in the dark like a firefly. I would have loved it. Like, that would have been great. Yeah, there were a bunch of bugs in the basement that were dead when I stayed in the basement, because you have to stay away from everyone. Because like you could secondhand radiation. I mean, granted, because no one else was doing the same diet I was doing, the likelihood of anyone else having any kind of anything was basically next to nothing. These are all just precautions. Because before you did radiation, like I had to do, I think it was, and Emily, if you remember, you can correct me. I think it was 3 months of a salt-free diet before. It was 3 or 5 months of salt-free diet beforehand, and then a couple of weeks afterwards of a salt-free diet, like no salt at all. No, I was diagnosed in my 20s, my very young 20s. I found out that I actually ended up finding out later on that my Aunt Shirley had a thyroid condition as well. I never knew that until after I was diagnosed with mine. Oh yeah, I take Synthroid. I'm like, okay. But yeah, you have to do like a salt-free diet, because what they basically give you, believe it or not, your thyroid actually absorbs salt. It's like one of the things that it does. So the radiation that they give you, it's radioactive iodine, and it's basically a pill. And it's a salt pill, basically, but it's radioactive salt. So what you do is you starve your thyroid of salt for a couple of months before and a couple of months after. So your thyroid then gets, like, when you take that salt, it's like, oh yes, thank goodness. And it sucks in all that salt, but it's poisonous basically. And so if you hadn't been having this salt-free diet for months on end, your thyroid's not going to want this radioactive stuff I'm giving off, you know? Your body's not going to want any of the radioactive waves I'm giving off. Oh, really? Found out that my uncle also had his... Oh, interesting. When you were like 7. Wow. I didn't realize you were so young, Emily. Yeah, no, I was in college, struggle bussing. couldn't figure out what was going on. I love that we're talking about thyroids. I never thought I'd find people who have the same problem. Yeah, welcome. But yeah, after I had that one doctor who was like super dramatic about the Graves' disease and everything like that. And that's the other thing, they tell me I have Graves' disease. And you can see my closed captioning is spelling it correctly. But when you're freaking out about all these things and they tell you you have Graves' disease, you're like, I'm going to die. But it's just, evidently it was named after the person who discovered it, and that was his last name. How unfortunate. How unfortunate. Couldn't have had some kind of happy, sunshiny name. Graves' disease. Dun, dun, dun. In this community, honestly, name a medical issue, physical, hormonal, mental, whatever. Someone else is gonna have it. Yep. I panicked. I got to my parents and went, now it sounds worse than it is. Yeah, I found out about the Graves' disease from the same guy who was like, you could have died, and this and the other thing. Yeah, okay, if left untreated, sure. If left untreated and my thyroid was just allowed to be as hyperactive as it wanted to, and just like go crazy, sure. But like, here we are getting treatment. It's not that serious, my dude. Just trying to like had some drama. The clone ball worked! I think the clone ball is when you already have caught the Pokemon before, so it's like... I do know that Tigress typed up a whole thing in our Discord about what each of the balls does, if you ever wanted to look. Oh, it gave you two! Oh... Interesting! I thought that it just, like, it made it more likely to catch if you already had it or something. There's a cat hair in this. There's a cat hair and everything. Oh, hey, James. Oh, the repeat ball, you're right. I am thinking of that one. You smell it on your... No. No, I never had. At least not that I'm aware of. But I also think that it's important to realize or make mention that everyone's experiences with all of these things are also different. And like treatments and symptoms and all of that for the very same like problem can be so vastly different. Which I guess is what makes it kind of challenging for doctors and people to figure things out sometimes. What did I do? Oh my goodness. I can count, really. Hey, James. Where did I go off on this? Oh, I see. That should be up one more. Okay. One and two. And then this. Wait, what? Okay, no, it does look right. Oh, crud. Oh, I see where it all went wrong. That's not how you want to end stream, by undoing a bunch. Boo hiss. Wah, wah, wah. Alright. I'm not going to be able to salvage this thread, so... Oh, cool. What's it a pattern of? Okay, so I obviously underestimated how long this was going to take to finish this bunny. I thought I'd be done today. So the question is, do y'all want me to work on it again like next week? Or do you just want me to like show it off when it's done? Because tomorrow I think we're going to work on the cat couch. Unless something changes. You're enjoying watching? No, see, I don't mind doing it on stream. I'm mostly like, y'all aren't like, please stop. I can't watch another stream of you doing backstitching. This is all where it went wrong. I have to undo. I see the ad started. You're not missing anything. I'm just undoing something. So, please don't worry. Oh gosh, I have to go further. Oh no. Hi, Mom. I made a mistake, so I'm undoing it. I can't count. It went all the way back here. Ugh. Thank y'all for sitting through the ads. I appreciate it. All that I've done is frog a whole bunch of stitches because I evidently was in the wrong spots. Oh well. I honestly might just try fixing this one spot so that way. Hey, do you want to put the oven on?
That's what I was going to do.
Okay, well, I was trying to get your attention before and you were ignoring me, so.
Sorry.
We're making lasagna. Lasagna. Patch. Absolutely not. Dad literally just left the office. You're fine. Oh, hello, sweet girl. How was your nap? You had a big, long nap. Hi. Was it so good? You're gonna jump up here and cause chaos, aren't you? Yes. For 1 second. How dare James go to put the oven on to preheat? How could he? It's animal abuse. Oh. Hello, Trouble. Hi. Artie's like, I'm here to cause mischief. I see you have that hoop thing. Hello, I've been left unattended. Hello, I don't think you meant to leave me all alone. Did you? Alright. Let's just try to fix the spot that I already highlighted as done. Because if I don't, I'm going to be really confused when I come back to this pattern. And I'm like, but I did this all. Yeah, but you did it wrong. Want more? Gas achieved and it's running so smooth. Heck yes. Way to go. Hate that when you highlight it. Yeah. Yeah, so it's like I can't even just like walk away from it and be like, well, hi. Hi. Wow, what a big jump. Did you all hear her yell? Hello. Yeah, the thing's in the way today, honey. She's like, have you considered not having it in my way? Hi. How's my sweet girl? Hi. Come here. You got an itch? I can help. Oh. Goodness. Oh, goodness. Hi, come here. Do you want to sit on my lap? No. You want to be involved? Hi. It's so pretty. You were doing such a good sleep. Oh, or do you want to sit behind me? Come sit behind me. Right here. Come snuggle. No? On my lap? Okay. Okay. That's such a sweet girl. She's like, yeah, I know. That's why I'm here. Honestly, I'm fine with it. Goodness knows I could use an extra cuddle or two. Oh, you're gonna leave now? Hi. Oh, you have an itch. Okay. Yeah, do you see I made a big mistake? Is that why you're here? You said mom was left unsupervised and she started making mistakes. I had to help. I had to help. Yeah? Well, thank you for coming and helping me. You're gonna help me now by blocking the pattern? That's not very helpful. I got kisses! Well, that's just the nicest thing, Artie. Thank you. Thank you for those kisses. She's like, I could tell you're stressed. Okay. We're back on the right path now. We're actually where I was meant to be. I was one stitch too low the whole time. I needed to be one stitch higher. Hi.
Hi.
I'll be done in a minute. I was off by one stitch.
Okay.
And she's right here. Do you not see her?
No.
She's helping.
Oh, you're helping.
Yeah, all of this here that I did I highlighted in blue,
Mm-hmm.
I was down by one stitch.
Oh.
So I had to undo it.
And go up.
Yeah, I've redone a bunch of it but I'm like, if I don't redo it now, I come back and I'm going to be like, why is this all highlighted?
Yeah, you forget.
Yeah. So, thanks for starting the oven.
You're welcome.
Why are you rubbing your face so hard? Did you get something on it? Let me see. Come here. Come here. Let me see. Hi. Let me see. I know. I know. I'm sorry. I just wanted to be sure you were okie dokie. Don't rub too hard, okay? Come here. Come here. She's like, Mom, don't embarrass me in front of Chad. Gosh. Don't embarrass me. Okay, well, it's all correct now. And it makes more sense. We can't have the bunny toe beans be wrong. Everyone is itchy in that house. Yep. Listen, Patch is itchy too. I said to James, I'm like, what if there's something in the house? And James is like, but I'm not itchy. And I'm like, but you also leave for work. What is it? What? You giving me your paw? You're not going to do it again now that the camera's focused on it? She's like, of course not. Mom, may I have some more scritchies, please? Where's my foot? So sweet. I can't believe I did it for this long. Do you see her little foot? You've been so polite all stream. Yeah, you have been. One, two, three. What? What? You're so sweet. Do you know that? She looked right at the camera. She's like, Chat, do you see this? She pets me and then she stops. It's ridiculous. I have to keep asking. Well, thanks for sticking around a little longer, everyone. I appreciate it. If you're still here, you get a gold star. And Artie says thank you for keeping my mom company. Hold on, let me highlight this part that I did too. Okay. Hooray! Alright, we fixed the foot. Hang on. So, I mean, we're kind of in shadow because the cat, but we got a lot done today. I mean, especially considering that, like, almost the first hour of stream was just me, like, ranting and raving about hives, and, we weren't really stitching all that much. So, all in all, we got a lot done. The plan for tomorrow is to start working on assembling this little one's couch. The pillowcases arrived today. And, oh, how am I going to cut the foam? Shoot. Yeah, how am I going to cut all the foam? Oh, I didn't think about that. Crud. I didn't think about it. Oh well. I'll figure that out tonight. I didn't get it. I didn't get another carving knife. And I doubt that James is going to be good with me using our turkey one. Also, I don't know if you hear that thing that sounds like paper blowing, but that's her tail smacking a package. So, yeah, that's a thing. All right. Well. Let's see who's online. Thank you all so much for being here today and keeping me company. I appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow for F Off Friday. And we will be working on well, I doubt that we'll actually finish it. But we'll be working on the kitty couch. If you'd like to come and hang out, oh gosh, in the Discord. There we go. Feel free to do so. And here's all my social media things. I think we're just gonna go and see the owls. Because I have to go and cook dinner, so I don't really have spoons to spare or time. Do you all want to see owls? Do you want to see... let's go see the chickens. We haven't seen the chickens in so long. That's where we'll go. That sounds like a good idea. Anywho, I'll see you all tomorrow. Around 3 o'clock, we will get started on finishing our kitty couch. Thanks so much for hanging out. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your time zone. Remember to eat something tasty, to drink some water, to take any meds that you have to take. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to other people. Remember you are loved, and I will see you all tomorrow. Here are some raid calls for subscribers and for followers. Let's go say hi to the chickens. Goodbye.